What would drive a Dubai princess, born into a life of luxury and admiration, to publicly end her marriage on Instagram? Sheikha Mahra, once seen as the epitome of royal elegance, shocked the world by announcing her divorce in a way no one expected, raising questions about the true story behind her seemingly perfect life. What led her to take such a bold and public step? And what does this mean for her future? Well, stay with us as we uncover the real reasons behind this unprecedented royal breakup. First off, we analyze their backgrounds to understand where they come from. You see, Sheikha Mahra was born into one of the most powerful families in the world. As the daughter of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, her life has always been in the public eye. From a young age, she captivated the hearts of many with her striking beauty and graceful presence. Unlike many of her siblings, who preferred to stay away from the spotlight, Sheikha Mahra embraced her public life, and just from her fashion choices, often a blend of traditional Arabian modesty and European elegance, you'll realize she was a fashion icon not just in Dubai, but across the Middle East. Her upbringing was anything but ordinary. Her mother, of Greek descent, brought a unique influence into her life, adding a layer of cultural diversity that made her stand out. This mix of heritage allowed her to navigate both the traditional and modern worlds with ease. As she grew up, she developed a strong presence on social media, where she shared glimpses of her life, attended high-profile events, and supported various charitable causes. It's no surprise that she became a role model for many young women in the region, and she was admired for her elegance, intelligence, and sense of responsibility. Now, when you look into Sheikh Mohammed Al Maktoum, you will find out he is Sheikha Mahra's cousin. And well, he also hails from a lineage steeped in power and wealth. He was raised in an environment where responsibility and leadership were ingrained from a young age. His family's influence, combined with his education both in Dubai and abroad, prepared him for a life of entrepreneurship and public service. Interestingly, he didn't just rest on his family's successes. Guess what? He made a name for himself in the business world. He built a successful career, leading ventures in various industries, including technology and trade. He also loves adventures and equestrian sports. He was viewed as a young, dynamic royal who balanced his heritage with the demands of a rapidly changing world. Now, when Sheikha Mahra and Sheikh Mana met, their connection was instant. They shared many interests, from their love for animals to their passion for equestrian sports, which naturally brought them closer. Their relationship quickly became a topic of interest, not just within the royal circles but also among the public, who followed their lives with fascination. So, in March 2023, they announced their engagement, a moment that was celebrated widely. Their union wasn't just seen as a personal milestone but as a significant event in the royal family's history. With both families supporting the marriage, the engagement was a blend of tradition, modernity, and mutual respect. When Sheikha Mahra and Sheikh Mana Al Maktoum finally tied the knot in 2023, their wedding was nothing short of a grand celebration. The event was held at the prestigious World Trade Center in Dubai, and it was a spectacle that drew attention from around the world. Every detail was meticulously planned to reflect their royal status, from the opulent decorations to the distinguished guest list, which included some of the most influential figures in the region. For instance, Sheikha Mahra dazzled in a gown that drew inspiration from her Greek heritage. The gown featured an open neckline and was complemented by an embroidered veil, leaving a lasting impression on everyone in attendance. She also had a diamond bracelet, rings, and a watch by Chopard. In contrast, Sheikh Mana wore traditional Arabian attire and stood tall beside his bride as they celebrated their union. Following the wedding, the newlyweds embarked on a luxurious honeymoon to the Greek islands, where they were often seen enjoying the serene beauty of the region. The couple appeared deeply in love, sharing moments that were captured and shared with their admirers through social media. These moments only further solidified their image as a perfect royal couple. Their life together seemed to symbolize the ideal of what a royal marriage should be. And in May 2024, their joy multiplied when they welcomed their daughter, Mahra. The The birth of their child was celebrated across the region, and Sheikha Mahra expressed her happiness on social media, sharing heartfelt moments with her followers. To many, their life seemed perfect. Little did they know of what was coming. In July 2024, the world was taken aback by an announcement that no one saw coming. Sheikha Mahra, who had shared glimpses of her seemingly perfect life on social media, took to Instagram with a message that would send shockwaves through Dubai and beyond. In a straightforward and unexpected post, she declared the end of her marriage to Sheikh Mahra. The post: "Dear husband, as you are occupied with other companions, I hereby declare our divorce. I divorce you, I divorce you, and I divorce you. Take care, your ex-wife." And as you can see, she invoked the triple talaq, a traditional Islamic practice where a divorce is instantly enacted by stating it 3 times. However, not everyone was convinced at first. Some speculated that her account might have been hacked, unable to believe that a royal would use such a public platform to announce something so personal. But these doubts were quickly laid to rest when she followed up with another post featuring her daughter, confirming that the divorce announcement was indeed real. This second post solidified her stance and left no room for doubt about the authenticity of her decision. The post was immediately followed by a flurry of reactions as followers, media, and even royal observers tried to grasp the reality of what had just unfolded. Many were quick to show their support for the princess, applauding her for the courage it took to make such a bold and public declaration. Like this one: "Your happiness is not negotiable." Another one added, "She not a princess, she a queen. This is a woman who knows her worth." And some motivations didn't miss. "I find it empowering when a woman recognizes her worth and confidently stands her grounds." Others decided to add some humor to the situation. The saddest part was he wasn't even taller than her. He still had the audacity to chat. And in no time, she quickly removed all traces of her husband from her Instagram account, unfollowing him and deleting any photos that included him. She responded similarly, cutting digital ties in what seemed to be a mutual, though public, decision to move on. However, the decision raised many questions. Why did she choose this moment to end her marriage so publicly? What events led to this drastic step? These were the questions on everyone's minds, sparking debates and discussions across various platforms. The shock was evident, and the world waited eagerly to understand what had led to this unexpected and public end to a royal marriage. So, what went wrong? While the royal family remained tight-lipped, rumors began to circulate, and one theory started to gain traction: infidelity. There were whispers that Sheikh Mahra might have been unfaithful. Some sources suggested that Sheikha Mahra discovered her husband's relationship with another woman, a revelation that deeply hurt her. And it seemed as though Mahra wasn't ready to be a co-wife. In many parts of the Middle East, polygamy is allowed, but it's a practice that comes with its own set of expectations and sensitivities. For Sheikha Mahra, sharing her husband with another woman was not something she was willing to accept. Kind of a reflection of her values and the modern, independent identity she had cultivated over the years. The idea of tradition clashing with modernity is central to understanding why this divorce unfolded the way it did. Despite her royal lineage, she has always been seen as a modern woman, one who embodies a blend of traditional values with a contemporary outlook. Her actions, from the divorce announcement to the removal of her husband from her life, showcased a woman who was ready to stand her ground, even in the face of potential backlash. While the exact details of what led to the divorce may never be fully confirmed, the narrative that has emerged paints a picture of a woman who chose her dignity and self-respect over maintaining a marriage that no longer aligned with her values. Her decision to take control of her narrative, despite the potential backlash, resonated deeply with many, making her story one that will be remembered for years to come. As Sheikha Mahra steps boldly into a new chapter of her life, could her actions inspire a wave of change within royal circles and beyond? And was she right to make such a decision? Share your thoughts below as you also leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos like this one.